electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. Here's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Rodgers now to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
At his own 49.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Able to find Lazard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's second and 5 now from the 37. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. 11 yards there, first down.
Packers.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. His throw caught. 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Packers 7, Raiders 6. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Richard on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Brought down.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He was
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Jacobs. That's good for a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Packers 7, Raiders 6.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. Being chased out left. He'll let this, and that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play that time for the Raiders. 47 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Raiders first down.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to
a line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for second and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
That's right, baby.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10. At their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to get to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First down carry by Jones. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Third down.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby.
2-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart...
In trouble here. Down they go. There's back at the 8-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll roll him out right. Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Packers 24. Raiders 6. Mason Crosby to kick
So
off.
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10. their own.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Those passes are intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off around the 43. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
14-yard line.
Now Carr. Rolling to his left. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be out right at the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
Carr now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this is going to be Packer football. Look at the big man rumble. And they'll bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up